Hello students! The topic of our lesson today, properties of materials. The objectives of our lesson. We are going to revise the vocabulary on previous topic materials, and we are going to develop your knowledge of content-related lexemes and enlarge and consolidate the vocabulary in practical exercises on the topic of the lesson. And we are going to develop your listening skills to distinguish information. Well, the quotation of our lesson. Aviation is the branch of engineering that is least forgiving of mistakes. Freeman Dyson. Guys, do you agree with this quotation? Let us discuss. Revision. Your task for self-preparation work was to make video. Your video about the structural parts of the aircraft and the materials which can be used in the structure of the aircraft. So let us discuss your videos and let us answer the question: what are the types of joining structural materials? What materials are used in aviation in order to construct the aircraft? And after that, we are going to revise the vocabulary using the game Turn Around. Well, next stage, our main part. We are going to watch video, but before watching video, I want to give you some instructions. While watching video, you have to write down all the unknown words which you meet. And after watching the video, you have to answer the questions. What is the main idea of the video? What are the aims of the course at Aerospace Structures and Materials Faculty of UF University of Technology? You may watch video 2 times in order to answer all these 2 questions. Let us watch video.
Have you ever wondered what is necessary to design and build aircraft and spacecraft? How to realize the shape and configurations set by aerodynamicists and performance and control specialists whilst ensuring that the aircraft or spacecraft will not fail, but keeping in mind that it is inevitable that they eventually will? Hi, my name is Julian Saunders-Smits and I'm a professor in aerospace structures and materials here at Delft University of Technology. Together with my fellow professors from the Department of Aerospace Structures and Materials of the Faculty of Aerospace Engineering at Delft University of Technology, we will take you on a journey through the considerations behind the structural and mechanical design of aerospace vehicles in our course Introduction to Aerospace Structures and Materials. This course is one of the oldest courses taught here in Delft, having been part of our curriculum since 1945. This doesn't mean, however, that the course is old-fashioned. Instead, like aerospace, the course has evolved through the years. It enables students to understand and explain the principles of aerospace structural and materials design. Now, we are taking this course on its next incarnation by going online, allowing the whole world to learn, think, analyze and design like an aerospace structural and materials engineer. During the course, you will learn to analyze structural design problems, philosophize about material choices, and make manufacturing decisions, taking into account the latest development in the aerospace field and giving you access to the most recent research by our structures and materials experts right here at TU Delft. We will not just explain theory, but also show you experiments, some of which you'll be able to repeat at home by yourself, so that you can really get a feel for the matter at hand. Next to that, we will confront you with the dilemmas we, aerospace structures and materials engineers, face when making design choices, balancing not only weight and cost, but also issues like availability, structural material limitations and manufacturing abilities, whilst ensuring the safety and durability of aircraft and spacecraft in their ever-varying operating environment. In this course, you will think up design solutions to aerospace structural material problems, challenge your creativity and test your innovation and problem-solving skills to come up with solutions for the multifaceted issues at hand. Have you got what it takes to join us in coming up with the best solution for the design of safe aerospace vehicles? Then join us and share in our passion for aerospace structures and materials by taking this course. We look forward to seeing you on board our course soon.
Thank you for watching video. Let us turn to our main part. So after watching the video, let us answer these two questions. All your answers you may write down in your copybook. Well, next, main part, introduction of the new vocabulary. I'm going to read the new words. You have to repeat after me. Malleable, malleable. Ductile, ductile. Brittle, brittle. Luster, luster. Insulator, insulator. Conductor, conductor. Yield strength, yield strength. Tensile strength, tensile strength. Tensile, hardness, hardness. You are given 3 minutes to write down all these words in your copybook and try to memorize them. Well, consolidation part of. You are going to match the words in the column, in the first left column. You have words in English, and on the right column you have words in Russian. So you have to match the equivalents in Russian and in English. For this work you are given 2-3 minutes. Next slide. Here are the answers. You can check your answers. Well, next stage, listening section and reading. You are given the text, a mail, about the properties of materials. Your task is just to write, to read all these sentences, try to understand the information, and now you are going to listen to this text. And while listening, you have to write down the missing words.
To neville.adams@shirleydavisengineering.com from heidi.simmons@shirleydavisengineering.com. Subject: Material for project. Neville: I need an appropriate material for a new generator casing. Do you have any suggestions? The most important factor is hardness. I want something strong but still malleable. I need to form it into a precise shape. It should be ductile with a high tensile strength. A brittle material might break during the manufacturing process. This casing requires a high yield strength. It will be exposed to a lot of stress and heat. That means that the proportional limit and elastic limit should be high. I don't care whether the material is synthetic or natural. Cost is a factor, so whichever is the less expensive option is best. Luster is not important either. The generator's appearance is not a concern. Also, the material should be an insulator. There will be several electrical systems nearby. A conductor might cause them to interfere with the generator. What do you think I should use? Thanks, Heidi Simmons.
Well, in order to check your answers, you may listen to this text again 2 times. Well, now here are the answers. Now you can check your answers. Next stage, comprehension reading. After reading, translating, and listening this text, you may answer these questions. What is Heidi looking for? What the main property does she want the materials to have? Does she want synthetic or natural material? Should the material be an insulator or a conductor? Well, next stage, comprehension reading again. You are given 3 questions and 3 options per each question. You have to read these questions and find the correct answer according to the email, according to the text which you read. What is the purpose of an email? According to the email, which factor is not important? What is true about the generator casing? For this work, you are given 5 minutes. Now guys, we are going consolidating the words again. You are given several words: luster, natural, hardness, yield, strength, ductile, insulator, conductor, and brittle. And you are given 8 sentences. So you have to put each word according to the meaning of the sentence. So try to read, understand sentence, and put all these words in necessary place according to the meaning of the sentence. So for this work, you are given 3-4 minutes. Well, here are the answers. You're gonna check. You can check all these answers. Well, next stage, speaking section. Here is a spidergram, properties of materials. Now guys, you have time to discuss in groups, or you can write your answers in your copybook about the properties of materials. How can the materials be classified? Well, for this work, you are given 7-10 minutes. Well, next, and your task for the self-preparation work. You have to learn the new vocabulary. You have to make a dialogue using information from the email. And you have to prepare a presentation about the properties of materials, of course, which could be applied in aviation. And now guys, we have a feedback. What have you learned from our lesson today? What words have you remembered? Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.